if I'm not mistaken, the king of cheese himself brought out the GP, which actually I think is pretty legit in 5v5 as well, with the grasp and the undying in the laning phase.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've seen it in mid lane replicated by Choo-Choos, I believe, from the Oceanic region in today's game. We'll see whether Archie is able to take down his teammate in Optimus, as you see him on your screen now.
I wonder how much they practice together before this tournament. Whether they practiced against each other or just like practice against other people. Because, like, are they just going to like forfeit the game and be like, I know you're the best representative for our team?
Oh, that's true. And the other thing is, or do they mind game each other? Like, there was an Oceanic player that played Tahm top so much in solo queue before the finals. And then, like, the other team picked it every single time. And he just had the AD Fizz to counter it.
It's all mind games.
It's all mind games, man.
How do you calculate mind games? That's the beauty of it.
Who knows? Aatrox, first ban. That's a funky one. Caitlyn, Blitzcrank, and Kalista. Akali, what's going on? AB. I don't think Optimus is even banning against Archie. This is literally just all confidence and immediately hovers the Cassiopeia. This is the fastest pick and bans we've had yet.
Have they coordinated something special here?
I feel like maybe. I mean, they just went too fast. Draven will be the last ban coming in from Archie. Hovering over the Annie, locks it in, and just waiting for Optimus.
Well, honestly, Archie's bans make a lot of sense. So all AD carries against an AD carry player, they're generally the AD carries that are hardest to get on top of as well. And goes with Annie. I think this will be AD Annie. She has a really good stun. You can auto-attack quite well from range.
I'm just trying to see if there's some encrypted message. Abba, Aba, nothing. The bans make zero sense.
That is the other one. I don't really see it.
We've got Cassiopeia versus Annie. What do you think, guys?
I think Cassio is actually really strong at level 2. I think that the all-in from Cassio is very good. I wonder how Optimus plays it, though. Ari's mechanics on point, because we know really good AD carry. Great Callisto, if memory serves correctly, but Cassiopeia, you need to be able to hit those skill shots, otherwise you're not going to get any poison down.
Something that I assumed he would pick in this particular scenario was the Kindred. I feel like it fits his color scheme. He's been playing AD carries. He played the Caitlyn to destroy the Leona. And I thought he would pick
to destroy
the Kindred.
Leona.
Yeah. Smash the Leona.
I honestly, Rusty, if you're out there, buddy, please beat this guy.
Please. Even though you're from Europe, my friend, you're going down. You have to. You have to lose for all the Leona
You
AP
have
mid lanes
honestly
out there.
turned Rusty into the people's champ.
Yeah.
I know. I'm the bad guy that the people
You
need.
are the you're the Ivan Drago of IWCA.
Yeah, I'm actually the villain. Anyway, back onto this game, guys. Optimus and Archie. I feel like Cassiopeia has a slight upper hand here. Archie, does he even go for the E? Last time we saw Annie, we didn't see the E being skilled at all until very later on. So he couldn't even do the Annie trick where you get the guaranteed stun with Q.
Something that is interesting, I thought Optimus would opt in for the Corrupting Potion. Synergizes really well with the Cassiopeia poison, makes her very potent.
Archie's honestly happy to trade level 1 as well. Annie's Q is on a relatively short cooldown, does a lot of damage. So you can see he gets immediate brush control. Optimus forced to back away.
Also the fact, the big issue for Cassiopeia is the fact that she got a big nerf on her mana costs. Her mana cost doesn't really, it kind of holds her back from going all in, as people have experienced a lot where the Cassiopeia hits one Q and kind of chases you down the lane and it kind of sucks. That has been nerfed.
Archie, starting off the minion wave, how are we looking? So, not many Qs have been landing from Optimus so far.
And you're completely right about the nerf affecting it, because he's already at like half mana. There's no way you can go for an all-in at level 2 now.
The use bad, man. And Archie is also the one pushing. That is very important. Gonna reach level 2 after this minion. Maybe we'll see the all-in.
He's already got the stun charged up, got the level 2, hasn't skilled anything just yet. Is that Fervor of Battle on Abby? It is.
Has to be. This must be an AD.
Yeah, it's AD, and it has to be with Fervor of Battle and all that AD. 62 AD at level 2, gets the stun off, gets the auto, carries on farming his minions. Definitely has the advantage in lane so far. I actually think most of it is just from the fact that Optimus hasn't been landing the Qs, hasn't been making the mana investment worth it.
Very interesting to see Archie's mastery choice as well. He didn't opt in for the lifesteal and the spell vamp. He went for the AP and the AD, which just means he wants to all in at some point. Doesn't care about sustenance and just wants to push.
Yeah, maybe. But even natural talent doesn't give you all that much AD and AP. Like, your power spike is basically level 18 if you want to make the most out of that mastery. Miasma goes down. Archie's going to pick up that one. Gets the stun as well. Doesn't get the auto. But Optimus is getting bodied right now by Archie.
He certainly is. And Archie actually could have grabbed that creep wave, froze it, and Optimus would have had no choice but to recall.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Archie still pushing in his wave. Optimus pretty much just going on the defensive now, trying to land these Qs where he can and trying to pick up the scraps and the minions. But with Archie with such a big CS advantage, he's not going to win there if this goes even for the rest of the game. So Optimus looking for a power spike, I guess, maybe looking for some gold. Most likely go back to base before he looks for an aggressive play.
Something that I have to question as well is the summoner choice of Optimus. What is he planning to do with this flash? It just prevents him from being the aggressor. Sure, he can flash after, but it is very hard to win an all-in at all if the enemy has Ignite and the exhaust.
Yeah, maybe if he can dodge Tibbers, he just pulls his godlike play. Maybe he's just sandbagging right now, missing Qs on purpose, so he pulls off this incredible play where he dodges Tibbers with the flash, maybe.
Well, to his credit, he's actually chunked Archie out fairly significantly, so if he can push this in, we'll be able to equalize CS, go back, at least have an experience advantage. So Optimus, you know, he was definitely losing at the start of the game, but Archie has just given away a lot of his advantage.
And just to dwell a bit more about the flash, Archie, he just presses tab, sees the flash, and all he needs to do is just press Q before he rushes in to press DR.
But the one thing you don't want to do is let Optimus get level 6, get a shop in, have to rush into him because you don't have the flash, tank up that petrifying gaze. And you can see Optimus, after a very slow start, has actually pegged this one back really nicely.
Yeah, he's picking up a lot of the speed. Still has a biscuit available to him, has the ward as well. Will now go back with all of those minions. Actually slightly ahead. Archie's going to find it very difficult to farm these minions. Yes, he has Q, but actually the rate at which the tower deals damage to minions is actually very annoying. However, on the caster creeps, it is just one auto, especially as AD Annie, he'll get all of these.
He won't get the last one, I don't think. The creeps will chunk it out a little bit too quickly.
Might get a Q. Nope.
So,
right on that one.
Optimus does have the CS advantage right now if he can walk back into lane and grab all of this. He's also got the makings of a tier, which is unique.
That is very true. If he stacks it up, he wins, but the game is already over, I guess.
If he reaches 750 stacks, I'll be very surprised.
I mean, my tiers will be fully stacked if that happens.
I thought he would just opt in for the magic resistance straight up, because the sustained damage battle, he's going to win that, but the burst, he just needs to survive that.
No, it really does. Archie taking a lot of damage here, actually just chilling out in the miasma. Probably not the best life choice if you want to be living. Archie still has that minion wave behind him though. Optimus did just get the passive leveled up though.
And both of them are so close to level 6. There's Archie's.
Yeah, immediately on the aggression, Optimus playing it smart, playing back. Remember, with the fact that Annie does not have flash, which is the major engage tool on Summoner's Rift, actually very difficult to get in range of Optimus, who will just clear the minion waves out from range.
Yeah, and Archie once again is going back. Optimus going to clean up all the CS one more time and reassert that advantage. And I honestly don't know how Archie gets in range for this. If he does, he's going to take up the full combo.
It's also the fact that something about Annie is also, like, as we talked about the Fizz, her damage is very predictable. Sure, the Tibbers comes down, but you can immediately counter that with an exhaust. After the Annie runs out of kind of gasoline, she just doesn't do much at all.
Optimus is looking for it right now. He wants it.
There's the Tibbers coming in. The exhaust comes out from Optimus. Still has the flash, remember, has the twin fangs, gets the petrifying gaze, but not the stun. Optimus still taking a bunch of punishment. Tibbers is wailing on him,
Optimus
even underneath this tower. And yeah, I believe that was the kill, but he decides to back off.
And now Archie can go back, grab that health relic. Optimus, Archie still has exhaust. Maybe that's what he was waiting for. He didn't want to get baited into an overchase.
Optimus failed to get any value out of his flash. If he wants to win an all-in like this, he needs to flash something valuable, preferably a Tibbers.
Yeah, I mean, it literally has to be Tibbers, but there's a long time until Tibbers is back up, so there's nothing else really to dodge unless you can dodge the W, which hasn't even been skilled by Archie, as he's just looking for the auto attacks and the trades with Molten Shield. Comes back in, lands a Q, he's back out. And Archie actually taking a bunch of damage, turned away by the miasma. Optimus just needs one more piece of damage. Doesn't land it. The flash comes out. He's not in range for the auto. Not in range for the E.
Do they stick around? Archie is backing. Does Optimus chase in?
Optimus has cookies.
He does.
He does. Something that I just noticed, Archie hasn't skilled up his W.
Can confirm.
Is that because of the flash? Or
maybe he's just not confident in skill shots? I mean, he leveled up Tibbers. I'm not really sure. I don't understand
I would
it.
be very surprised if he just went full Kalista and no points in ult.
Yeah, I mean, I understand even less because last time we saw the Annie spawn, he did put any points into the E, and he was just like, kind of don't like this, but this makes even less sense.
Yeah, it certainly does not make any sense at all, especially because you want to be cycling through as many stuns as you possibly can in a trade. Optimus, however, goes back, grabs himself a giant belt. He is now a very tanky Cassiopeia.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Archie would be expecting that for a tank Cassiopeia to just wander into lane, but that's what we have. There is a snake in the brush right now. Archie, going
ultimate available,
Miasma, comes out. It's going to land the Twin Fang, and now Archie is getting absolutely decimated by Optimus.
I like that Optimus is, simply because of this tank build, we see that he doesn't really dish out a lot of damage. As long as he avoids the all-in, baits in the all-in, just goes into sustain game, pushes in the wave, and it's fine. He has the CS lit to kind of convey that message.
Yeah, he's completely dominating in CS right now.
Both ultimates are up, and one has just been used. Tibbers goes down onto Optimus, but Archie just didn't deal much damage at all to Optimus. There comes the Petrifying Gaze. Now the Twin Fangs come out, but the damage over time from Tibbers is actually quite big, and the tower finally finishes off Tibbers. Both, again, going down to very low HP, but both survive.
Certainly do, and the farm game will just continue right now for Optimus. He's still going to be able to get a 7 CS advantage. We'll now return to lane, to base, sorry.
He's gone for tier.
This is bizarro.
Why? Like, you can literally go for Chalice, you can go for something else, you could even go for more damage. Optimus isn't even running really that dry on mana alone with the Fairy Charm, so I don't understand.
I was thinking Catalyst, to just combine the Giant's Bell and the mana crystal that he bought just to justify it, but instead he went for the tier.
I mean, this isn't how it works. You don't just win this game and go into the next game with the same items, so you can carry on stacking. Like, maybe Optimus is just confused with the rule set? I'm not entirely sure.
But the one thing he does have going in his favor right now is he will win the war of attrition. He is so much tankier. He's having a much easier time farming up than what the Annie is. Unless Annie can get the next all-in to work, Archie's in a lot of trouble.
But Optimus is so tanky just with that giant spell. We saw last time, literally Archie jumped in with a Tibbers and it just wasn't enough damage. Like, he just didn't have enough. Remember, because he's mostly AD and now swapping to the AP is kind of like a hybrid Annie. And it's just, he just simply doesn't have that much damage in straight up burst. It's a little bit of sustain, and you're fighting the Queen's sustain in Cassiopeia.
And it's like, just to, like, I'm trying to remind myself, Archie was in a very dominant position in the start.
Yes.
But now all these strange things are starting to appear. Like this cocktail of items he has got going on. The Kindle Gem, sure, it's cooldown reduction, but then again, the CDR is very inefficient because you don't have a point in W, man.
It's true.
Here we go.
Oh, Optimus, he has ultimate, so does Archie. Both summoners are up for Archie. Optimus still missing his flash, which is a big deal. Much longer cooldown, actually, than both the Ignite and Exhaust. And we are rapidly approaching 100 TS. This could be the win condition coming in from Optimus. Miasma comes down, once again splitting up Archie. Archie, he only has one way, and that's forwards into Optimus.
But he has nothing. There is no way he can get in range. Blind Tibbers into the brush. That's your chance, Optimus, because otherwise you lose in the next 2 waves.
He's looking for it.
Hesitation.
There he goes.
There he goes, but it's just not a lot of damage. Turns around, there's the Exhaust. Exhaust back onto Optimus as he's getting sustained damage out. Tibbers chasing down Optimus. The AoE damage once again chunking him out. Archie still has his Ignite, but he did get the better of that trade.
I just find this, like, the situation is just so hilarious because none of them have the damage to kill each other.
He needs to get the turret right now.
They can't kill each other.
Turret Archie.
Come on, Tibbers. Wow, that's not a lot of damage. Turns out, Hybrid Annie not good at pushing turrets.
He needed to stick around. He needed to pick up an extra wave of minions.
You have to even it up.
Yeah. So he's not going to have time for another ultimate.
And Optimus is back in time for the minion wave because it wasn't shoved all the way to turret. So those Casa minions are going to survive. He's going to pick these up. He's now up to 92. This will be 95 by the time this minion wave resolves over to Optimus. Only needs 5 of the next 6 minions. Archie has to go for this all-in. Doesn't have Tibbers. Doesn't have Exhaust.
Has Ignite.
Doesn't even have a completed item.
And bought a blasting one.
Bought a blasting one.
Cocktail.
He's gonna. He's gonna.
At least Optimus has a plan, you know. He's building tanky, can't die, has to see his advantage.
With the tier.
For sure.
6 minions. And now Optimus is winning this 1v1 as well. Archie has to go in. He has to do something about this. He's going to trade a Q, but Optimus, he's so close just to winning on these minions.
He's got 4 left. Archie has stalled enough that he will have his ultimate available, I believe.
Yep.
If he wants to all-in one more time.
But
here we go, Archie. This is your only chance.
Being zoned away by the miasma. He needs to go in, but he can't quite get in range. 3 minions remaining. Make that 2, Archie. Oh, there comes the flash. Then the value. Oh. You guys doubted, but that's why the flash is strong. Flashing for those minions.
He couldn't bring himself to kill his top laner. That's why he went with the tank build. He didn't want to have to shed any blood.
Maybe this was a strategy, just to try to get as much publicity out of the 2 players as possible, just to extend the game.
A wise man once said, best offense is a solid defense, Yamato. And we saw that come out of Optimus in this game.
We sure did. So that's 1.5 bans that Archie has put through so far. Mueki, what will his next ban be?
Once again, this is another top laner versus AD carry. So I'm expecting something a little bit similar with an AD carry, understanding how to get the ranged control over the minion wave. But come on, Archie, just Olaf him, man.
Just Olaf him. That is the money shot. Caitlyn will be the final ban from Archie. Does not want to get that over to an AD carry. That's basically just conceding the game. And Mueki, what would his final ban be? Cassiopeia was actually one of the bans against Archie as a top laner. It's been a long time since I've seen a Cassiopeia top lane, but there was a fantastic cheese that you can do on blue side where you go Cassiopeia smite top.
Gromp.
Yeah. And then go into lane.
I love how
so good.
The same wavelength.
Absolutely perfect gangplank, really. But we do have the Lulu lock-in, that's for certain. We saw Kami bring that one to the table and go full AD, and Execution's calling. And that is Gangplank locked in. What are you looking for? Are you looking for the 2-item power spike? Like, what
Trinity Force Essence Reaver gives you 40% cooldown reduction now. Yeah. Maybe just looking to farm up. He can just sit there and queue stuff. Max oranges, he'll be K.
I guess. Like, you get level 6. I mean,
cleanse heal.
I'm just trying to make sense of this here, Spawn. Like, I'm looking at what his win conditions are, and currently I'm just seeing eating mandarins and having a good time.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Maybe it's just his favorite champion and he's like, you know what? If there's something I'm comfortable playing, it is Gangplank.
Okay.
Range disadvantage.
Yep.
Not the best against ranged champions at all because of the barrels and how they work. Mueki should honestly not have any problem. Not to mention the fact that Lulu has a shield that she can just max.
Yeah. And also he knows he's going into an AD carry, so why wouldn't they play a ranged champion? This is going to be a very difficult matchup. But,
maybe level 1. Maybe he's going for brush control. Passive, barrel, passive.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage at level 1.
All right, well, we have to see, because we're about to get in, but he'll have to be faster than brushes. We'll have to see him jump off the starting block.
Yeah, hopefully he can get out there nice and quick. But this is going to be interesting. I really don't know how this one's going to work out. Has been assisted by the fact that Mueki doesn't think he needs items to win this 1v1.
But that was deliberate, because he picked up a trinket and didn't go items. So clearly he's wanting the extra gold for another item down the line.
Oh, he beat him there.
Yeah, but
Archie did not go barrel.
He didn't get the auto attack either. The ward goes down. What's your game, Mueki? I don't get it.
Go again, Archie. This is the only way you win. Keep shooting him.
Take the tower shot. It's worth it. Mueki baiting Archie here.
He's going to have
This is actually fantastic by Mueki, because if Archie goes in, Mueki wins the trade, because the tower just did the damage. He's gone back.
He's bought some items.
So like, there used to be a tactic on Summoner's Rift where you hide the items if you're going for like Elixir back in the day, when you went for that start, like Jungle Evelyn or something, but in a 1v1, why would you need to hide that?
I have no idea. I also don't know why you would go $ฏิNG's Ring when $ฏิNG's Blade just gives you so much more. Especially because Lulu's auto attack is also very good. This is something that I thought we would see a lot more. You can queue the wave, get your fervor of battle up nice and high, then just auto attack people at the start of the map. But Archie's going to take some punishment.
He is. That is another grasp of the Undying. It's actually very good very early on. It's around 20 health, which is a big deal. And it applies on Parlay.
There you go. That was the tactic the whole time.
Archie knew something we did not. And it matches around Parlay's cooldown. So literally every time you Parlay, you
This is obnoxious.
He's a genius.
If he lands this barrel, it's game over. And the lane's pushing into him.
Archie's just one life.
Oh no, it's not pushing into him. Now it's pushing against.
Right. Barrel, once again. Always wins the trade. However, Mueki, identifying this as looking for a potential all-in, has put the vision. Barrel mechanics.
On point.
On fleek.
Whoever gets the first ignite down, I feel will win this all-in if they go for it.
Yes.
But they're not going to.
No. Mueki.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Archie will eat some oranges, but does not get the reduction on the exhaust. Archie is going to back off here. Mueki burnt both of his summoners. Archie still has both of his. Probably the correct place just to go back, right?
And he's got, yeah, but he's got a hidden barrel, so I also think he can go for a sneaky all-in if Mueki does not know that barrel's there and he comes any closer.
Archie just needs the autos, really.
Oh, he knew it.
Okay. As long as Archie, he's taking a lot of damage from those caster minions. If Archie gets one more auto and goes for an all-in, Mueki's probably done so.
Yeah, so Gangplank turns out to be not a bad pick. The Q harass spam at the start of the game, the oranges.
Yeah.
The fact that you can run Grasp with the Undying, there's lots of cool intricacies in this.
He knew. Oh, yeah, Archie has done his homework in the 1v1 tournament. This is actually extremely tense, because at any moment, there could be an all-in. And it's probably going to be from Archie.
Oh, he's in trouble.
That's not good. Turns around, gets the exhaust, grabs with the Undying, will just walk on out. That's fantastic.
Burnt the Ignite as well, so Mueki evens up the summoner spells. Archie has no choice, he has to go back.
Yeah, Mueki. Mueki has enough burst. If he gets in range and just help Pixers and into Glitterlands, that's a dead Archie.
Baited it out though. Now maybe not enough mana to commit to it.
Archie has two choices. He goes back to base right now and basically loses because Mueki has the two summoner spells. First, opening up a window for Mueki, or he stays in lane and just tries to get the kill on Mueki. But he doesn't have any way to CC him, that's the problem.
Yeah, he needs to speed himself up with a barrel and try and get into range. That's the only choice he has right now.
Like, if he connects Trial by Fire, Archie's good. Whether he can do that, not so sure.
Oh, missed it.
Hashtag barrel mechanics.
Oh, here we go.
Archie taking a bunch of damage, turns around once again, tries to get the extra health. One more auto from Mueki would seal the deal, but isn't quite in range. Archie getting the gold.
It looks like he was waiting for level 6 even nearly to see if he could win that all in, but now Mueki, he's going to be able to go back, get a free shop as well. And as you said, now Summoner Spell advantage, just right back into the Japanese AD carry's hands.
This is going to be big though, depending on what Archie picks up. Sheen. Okay. So he's going to just try and continue to poke out Mueki. Archie leaves the base with a little bit of health remaining as well, just to optimize time.
Mueki's ultimate's just going to be so strong on this map. See whether he is able to make it work. He's gone for the Q max, actually Glitterland, so he hasn't gone for the E to give himself the shield in there at all. And this is actually a very tense 1v1, probably one of the most tense we've had so far.
Yeah, applies a lot of damage in from the Glitterlands. Archie does need to, basically just needs to return fire.
Yeah, he needs level 6 is what he needs. Yeah. I feel that's the only way now he can get on top of Lulu. But he also needs summoner spells available because Mueki's are going to be up. He got level 6 first.
Here comes the ultimate, should be coming down right now. Interesting placement, we'll get the barrels. He misses, as is a big opportunity missed by Archie. We'll continue with the Sheen parlays with the grasp of the Undying though. Archie turned around, Mueki coming in. He doesn't have his summoner spells just yet. Comes immediately in with the wild growth. Mueki turning around, trying to get those Glitterlances down. He finds it. Mueki speeding up with the Whimsy. Auto attacks coming in. Needs one more. Will get the game once again. Archie survives. We'll go back to base. Mueki has the summoner spell advantage. I'm not sure why he didn't wait for another 5 seconds, because his summoner spells were coming up. Yeah,
I don't know why he didn't wait like another half a second, because his Ignite was up and he would have killed him. But yeah, in the end, Archie once again goes back to base. He's going to get back to lane. He'll have everything available at pretty much the exact same time. He's going to have the Cannon Barrage back up, and we're going to do it all again.
Oh man, this is too intense. This is actually the most
They know intense. That this is like a fun tournament, right? That
I think Archie missed the memo there, Spawn. He's going all in. Got the Sheen, picked up another longsword.
But that's twice the barrels have cost him.
And he's denying the health back as well. Yeah, that is true.
If he can just get one barrel play down, you feel like he's going to be completely fine. And here comes Mueki, he wants it. He's got double clock pot.
He's got the barrels. He gets it down.
Goodbye.
It will be trading. I'm actually not sure who's going to win this trade. Archie dropping low, but he turns it around. Oh! First blood over to Archie. The gangplank comes out on top.
I cannot believe it because he didn't even hit the barrel again, I don't think. I think he just got the passive reset. And then all of a sudden the grasp of the Undying came up huge.
Absolutely incredible. As an update, by the way, I didn't think he was going to hit 500 Silver Serpents, but he was actually only 20 away by the end of the game.
That's actually kind of cool. Imagine that, the true damage in the middle. All right, so Archie, he's got a strategy. He's executed on it well. I wonder if we will see it banned away.
I mean, I think you have to. Like, that is so strong in the early laning. He just bops you, and it's just like, what do? You're dead. You can't win the trades.
The Q spam was, like, honestly obnoxious. He was just sitting there, grasp of the Undying, making sure that he was getting it done every single time.
So that was so inventive from Archie. I wonder if he's got anything else under his,
Yeah, because we thought that was completely Champion Select would have determined that game.
I thought that was Garbo, but it was amazing.
And I remember day one, Yamato Cannon was like, if you want to lose, take Grasp of the Undying. Apparently, it's not that bad, especially when you do some research about what champions you can use it on.
Exactly. Like, Urgot has also been proven to be very strong. So anything Yamato thinks is bad is probably exceptionally good.
Yeah, exactly right. And that Urgot off was, like, so close, right? Miscalculating the relic timing.